Exactly. Boy, he treats him like a straight pussy. Like he treats him like a delicate, not even a delicate, just a white piece of pussy. Like just think about Jerry as a big black dick treating a white piece of pussy that he didn't really have to do anything for. And then it's so crazy because Tim feeds into it all the fucking time. And what I mean by that is Tim do shit like this. Like Jerry be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. And then Tim be like, yeah, I know. I did all this. And but then Jerry be like, okay. Like Tim over explains himself, like when there's no need. Like he will shut the fuck up if you just stop talking. But he continues to always have a fucking rebuttal. And Tim always likes to save himself. And I don't like that. He's a real bitch at work. Like if his wife sees how he get treated at work, she would not be wanting to give him no pussy. Yeah, she would not want to be giving up no pussy. Like I'm thinking you doing a good job at work. And then mind you, Tim got an office desk, which ain't really nothing wrong with a nigga having an office. I mean, an office job or whatever like that. But Tim is like, for him to be so manly as he is, quote unquote, like yeah. But Tim does get on my nerves. Like Tim is the nigga that when you sit down at your desk, he like scooches over towards you, roll his whole entire chair over to come talk to you about some bullshit that you don't care about and have no interest in. Like today he wrote up, he was like, look, we had some new guests. It's a video of his blink camera and coyotes on his back porch. Okay. Yeah, like okay, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, I want to know about this. When did Bad Bunny burn an American flag on stage? Wait a minute, you said they all on that Rob shit. Yeah, like Rob don't know how we use him. You see what I'm saying? And he be thinking he cool and down with us, but it's like, nah, like we just need you for a certain reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you might be cool, and I already knew what Rob, what he
Mm.
was on when they was talking about that Somalian lady or whatever, who was a politician. I don't even know, and I don't give a fuck about that bitch. And he was like, man, he finally got rid of her ass. And I was just like, yeah, he one of them. I don't have to ask you or whatever like that. Like, yeah, you could be cool with the brown, like you try to make it seem like, you know what I'm saying? But I know your type. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's a necessarily a bad person, but I just, his views are definitely gonna be different from ours. He ain't gonna think like we think, but pretty much everybody always assumed that black people are lefties anyway. But I it's just certain things that just it's so hard to break down to people that a lot of just stuff is just embedded in racism or just to keep a certain group oppressed. Y'all may not feel like that until it affects you. And you know who said something today like that? Jerry. Jerry was like, motherfuckers didn't start really giving a fuck until white motherfuckers started getting shot. And not just getting shot once. These motherfuckers are making sure that they're dead. Okay. So another white motherfucker is making sure another white person is dead because pretty much they're a lefty. You know what I'm saying? Or they can use or bend something to, coordinate with what they gotta. And I was just, and then it was just so crazy the way he said it in the room. He didn't give no fuck, but it was just like it is. It wasn't politics, but you knew what the fuck he meant by that. And I'm just looking at them like, yeah, like y'all don't give a fuck until it actually starts affecting y'all people. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all got random white people getting killed by ICE and shit, and now niggas want to be in the uproar. Y'all been doing that shit for years to niggas without even having anything like this to. Oh yeah, you streaming ain't it? Right? Oh, that Skittles, man. That shit just so far. Yeah, I could tell Rob is a far right. I could tell that he a far right, and then it be always them. Like when I learned that his wife was mixed with Hispanic, I was like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yep, I know who you are. I'm talking to this new chick. Um, in all honesty, I like her. Um, I just wish like I don't never meet a bitch who like she's been to college. She went to college. She has a degree in biology. She has a car. She also has a 1 year old son. She was married. She still is married. I'm still married, so I really don't give no fuck about that. She's going through a divorce. Um, she's staying with her dad in the hood. Now she don't know. I know that she stay in the hood, but I know that she stay in the hood because no, no, no. This is a girl from where I was born at. We went to middle school together. But it's neither here or there. She's a caterer right now, so she basically makes meals for like schools and different little team social events. But is it a steady job? No. Her idea right now is to be a stay-at-home mom. Like pretty much it's only her. And so she ain't got no rent, so she just staying with her daddy, but she's trying to get the best of being a mom and then just, getting by without having to pay for childcare and all that shit. Cause we already know that shit's get expensive. So I actually get her mindset of what she's doing. If you able to do it and you cool with living below your means or whatever the fuck, then by all means, cool. She's a lover girl, huh? I haven't really learned how to use it yet. Uh, you can use your phone. There's a map on your phone. Yeah, cause you gotta, cause basically the way you gotta meet up with them, you gotta find out where they at. Like it kind of tell you sometimes, but then yeah. So, but anyways, though, she a cool chick. I fuck with her and shit. I go see her next month when I go see Cardi B again. Cause I had went to Vegas to go see Cardi B this past 4-day weekend. Um, but I feel like I feel like me and this bitch are probably gonna end up getting a relationship. I'm very intrigued by her, and she's very intrigued by me, but she's kind of standoffish a little bit because I mean, like, honestly, I would think that I'm kind of like a lot too. I am single. Uh, I don't have. Yeah, I'm single. I don't have no. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking kids or anything like that. Um, then on top of me not having no kids, I make like $14,000 a month with my VA check, working, and fucking school check. That's without me even Instacart or doing anything on the side. I'm doing very, 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 very well for myself to be, my age and shit like that, right? So I get to do a lot more. and I got a lot more room to do stuff than your average person does that she would have ran into, and that's different. So like pretty much, I'm not gonna lie, Yvonne, I'm a hopeless romantic. I'm a romancer, like I'm very romantic. I daydream a lot. I plan ahead a lot. And the reason why I plan ahead is because I with my schedule and shit like that, I would have to, with my job and shit like that. But I'm in a stage where I'm dating to marry. Like I ain't dating nobody to be sitting up here and be talking to you and be bumping and grinding with you. I could care less. I'll bump and grind my goddamn. Yeah, like I don't got time for that. And then like so a lot of things that I do up front is like they're very intentional and stuff like that, especially if I'm interested in you and shit like that. And it could seem like I'm love bombing you, but I'm being dead ass. And I guess the reason why it seems like I'm love bombing is because a lot of bitches ain't never had shit. Like y'all make it like now that I say this and like we're having an actual adult conversation, yeah, bitches make it seem like you doing too much when really in all reality they just never had shit. The shit that I'm doing is like to me is bare minimum. Whether you'll do it fast or you'll do it slow, if you got it like that, you just got it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, this year I said I want to travel as much as I can, especially without using my leave. And so Jerry just went to Hawaii for on this 4-day weekend. He just went to Hawaii, right? And so yeah, so I was like, damn, like I could just use look. Yeah, I know, but nah, he ain't married to nobody in the military. Jerry divorced. And but he had I was like, damn, like I could just use a little 3-day weekend. So the next I mean a little 4-day weekend. So the next 4-day weekend we got is coming up. It is in May. So I was like, man, I could probably do a quick trip to Jamaica or fucking, Hawaii or something like that. So I was looking up the flights today and them bitches want number $500, right? And so I was like, damn, Jamaica flights ain't nothing but this and whatever. And to her, that's like, oh, like, damn, like you talking about going into Jamaica? Like, bitch, I could literally book a hotel and buy the flights to Jamaica and still have money left over out my work check, bitch. And we can go. Like that shit don't really mean nothing to me, but I get it though because oh, you trying to make her become your customer? Yeah, you gotta. You got a little second. Yeah, you finna learn some shit. So I don't know. So she all like, sometimes it does feel like you might be love bombing and all that. I'm like, all right, let me just shut the fuck up. I'm just gonna be doing.
Mm.
What you make your character look like? A Hispanic? Oh, actually, oh yeah, that's right, that's right, that's right. You still going? Sorry, Lord. This nigga gonna be dead. Man, you got cars and everything on this bitch. I had cars on this bitch. Not the shooter got away. I'm also happy to be away from Ray Dean. I think also Ray Dean is from Hawaii, so she already kind of like what do they people call Waikiki or whatever? I don't know. I think that's wrong. I think I'm being racist on accident. uh, kind of. I don't know what they call themselves, but they some kind of Pacific. They basically a Pacific Islander. I think her first husband was black, and I think he was in the military. I think it was just her getting in the military, getting her some dingaling and shit like that. They don't strike me. She don't strike me that she was ugly, but she strike me as she was just like a regular, degular, smuggler looking girl, but not like just with long hair. Um, but yeah, I think because her daughter. Wait a minute, can't nobody hear me, Kizzy? Yeah, I was just that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, she lonely. She working cause she lonely, but yeah, I don't. I think she was married to that nigga, and then she ended up divorcing that nigga. He pretty much won shit, you know. And the daughter ain't got no kids. I think she got a son too, and I don't think she even got no grandkids. Yep. And then the white nigga, hell, ain't no telling if he got. She ain't never said nothing about her stepkids, nothing like that. So he might not even have no damn kids. But if I could imagine Ray Dean's house, I wouldn't say it's nasty, but it's definitely cluttered. Uh, yeah, because the way she be cleaned up at the job, I know she got to clean like that at home, but I mean, yeah, definitely cluttered. I really want to know what our wife look like. It's hard. I wonder what Alex looked like. Alex was slick trying to. I feel like me being there let me know that niggas don't give a fuck. Like niggas real deal don't give a fuck. And then me being the young female there, even though like you knew damn well I like bitches, but I know how to get on nigga side like Al and fucking Alex. They ain't want nothing but a whole bunch of fucking flirts and shit like that. Mind you, look at me compared to all the other bitches that work there. I didn't even know that the girl Christina, who's in the shipping department over here, I thought she was pregnant this whole time. When we came back from furlough, I was like, oh, I ain't she pregnant. Like, damn, she's starting to show and shit like that. No, whole time she's just big like that. But I just didn't understand how her stomach is like. It looks like she pregnant. It looked like she pregnant. Mm-mm. Yeah, the nigga learn how to do a little something, something. Yeah, you still ain't even done yet. But nah, them niggas. I'm just chilling and shit like that. I'm still waiting to get my goddamn place. The place denied me because the one by Imperial Beach because I got a bill due that I never knew about to the apartment that I was living in before this apartment. Come to find out they sent the shit to the wrong address and because I didn't I never got it. And it don't even matter at this point, right? Because regardless of the situation, but regardless of me trying to get this apartment, any apartment is gonna do the same thing to me. They're gonna be like, you got a bill to a rental company right here. Like, fuck nigga. So pretty much I gotta wait till we get our VA check. Then I gotta go pay that off. And then I gotta go back and tell the people that I paid that off. Yep. Well, it's gonna take a second to take it off, I would think. However, though, I'm just gonna have to get a printout or a receipt and be like it was taken care of. And then I'm also gonna say it was a clerk error. Like y'all can't there's nothing real like I get it. It was in collections and it might show, but it actually really wasn't my fault, and I took care of it. So let's just proceed. So, well, I get the fucking we I get my the VA check next week. Like today is Wednesday. They really they got today and tomorrow to apply, and it still take you a few days for them to go through the application. You know what I'm saying? Whereas my application already done, they already verified my income and shit like that. I just have a little stop. Once I pay this off, then it's just like full fledged going. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get my VA check Monday. I know you like nigga Monday, yeah Monday. Yeah, because we get paid because the first is on what a Sunday. So that means they usually pay us on they'll pay us on a Saturday. Well, really they ain't gonna pay you on the Saturday, really gonna pay you on the Friday because of that. You see what I'm saying? And then mine, they pay a few days early. So I should have all my checks next week by Wednesday. I know for a fact I get my work paycheck next Wednesday. So I get all my checks by next Wednesday, and then I'm hustling up any other little money that I can hustle up for the time being because I gotta move out this motherfucker too at the same damn time. So I gotta basically get all this shit together. And really, I really don't got nothing. I'm getting rid of my couch. I'm getting rid of one of my TVs. I just gotta have somebody come and unmount this motherfucker and shit. Probably like a day or two before it's time for me to actually get out this motherfucker, unplug everything. If I could find somebody with a motherfucking truck, they'll be way better because I really don't even really need a U-Haul or no shit like that. Oh, he finally got him a truck. What kind of truck he bought? Man, that's really finna be me. Hell, I'm finna file for bankruptcy. Right. But nah, yeah, I gotta file for bankruptcy, man. Cause I like